What's the vibes? Top of the morning, top of the afternoon, top of the evening, whenever this video may find you. I am Dream. Follow me on Twitter, Mr. Dreamy1, the number one. Sub to my YouTube channel, Blunt Money Bets. That's this YouTube channel right here. Sub to that channel, like this video, share this video, comment on this video, let me know what you on. And if you're watching this on Twitter, give me a like and a retweet. If you're watching this on Facebook, give me a heart and a share. All right, big vibes. Quick recap of yesterday. Obviously gonna be a short show today. I know the game's starting soon, and we actually gonna start off. Well, yeah, we'll start off with the NFL after I do my straight bet. But quick recap of yesterday. Long story short, lost a half unit. Still up 3 units on the week. 2-0 on the 1 unit bets, 0-2 on the half unit bets, blunt money bets folded. But man, I read the shit out that card. But yesterday was date night for your boys, so me and my girl was out. I mean, we was just spending time, so I didn't watch the games. I didn't have a chance to look, play nothing live, but I did check like box scores at the end. Wimby was 2 rebounds away from cashing a blunt money bet for us. Everything else in that hit. Let me see. Oh, Stroud. I called the Green Bay scoring first. But Stroud would have hit another beautiful boost blunt money bet for us. If he would have just got the 200 yards passing, he couldn't get there. And I told y'all the Packers receivers. I didn't play it. Again, I didn't have time. I didn't even open my app. I was looking at scores when I could get a chance throughout the night. But I didn't even open my betting apps. But I told y'all, take a Packers receiver. I told y'all the top 3 receivers. I took Jaden Reed. Shout out to him for covering his 4 receptions. But I told y'all, take Jaden Reed, Dobbs, and Wicks to lead that game in receiving. They was all plus 1,000 or more, except for Reed was plus 900. And one of them boys, I think it was Dobbs, one of them niggas led the game in receiving. So yeah, when I woke up and was looking at my shit, I was a little sick. But y'all, for the new dreamers that don't know, like weekends, I really don't. Sundays I try to lock in, but Saturdays is my least day that I'm active, with the bet. So it is what it is. Sometimes some money will get away like that. So yeah, that is the big vibes. Dream Girls in the building. Happy Sunday. Let's cash, like, sub, share, big vibes. But yeah, so that's the recap. No complaints. Could have been much better, but no complaints. Let's get into this slate. Got a game starting in about 40 minutes. It's the NFL. It's probably gonna be like 50 minutes, but I digress. 1 straight in the NFL, then we got a slew of blunt money bets. 1 straight in the NBA. The game starting soon, like an hour. And then we got a slew of blunt money bets in the NFL. Then I got 1 blunt money bet in the NBA too, actually. All right, so let's do it. We at 3 minutes. NBA straight bet. Pretty simple. Spencer Dinwiddie under 6.5 assists. And I put that with James Harden over 6.5 assists, minus 135. I could have played the Spencer under 5.5 assists like I did last game, but I just wanted to be safe. Put a nice unit on this, and it's simple. James Harden's got 8 assists, so he's over the 6.5 assists. James Harden's got 8 assists in his last 10 games, and Spencer Dinwiddie is under 6.5 assists in 9 of his last 10. He's actually under 5.5 assists in 8 of his last 10. A couple games, I told y'all when he went over against Portland, I told y'all I couldn't wait to play him the next game because I watched the game and his assist was like, not saying it was bullshit, but he was just like, I don't know what his potential assist was, but he was cashing every possible assist he can get. He was getting. I'm like, that's fraud. So hopefully he keep it up. Hopefully he don't play a bunch of minutes. Hopefully he continue to lose minutes to Dennis Smith Jr., who also has a nice assist streak going. I'll get to him a little later. Hopefully. But even if you play 30 minutes, I still don't think you're going to get 7 assists. So Spencer Dinwiddie under 6.5 assists for the Nets. James Harden over 6.5 assists for Clippers. Forget sometimes. So minus 135. Put a unit on that. That's the only straight bet that I have so far. Let's get to the fuckery, all right? NFL blunt money bets. What we have with it? 4:30? All right. Started off with a boost. My DraftKings boost, my last one that I have. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 100 yards for Detroit. In that game to go under 60.5 points. Shout out to Detroit. I was watching that 4-2 Doug team Eastside Doughboys Cash Out versus in that concert. That shit was lit. But yeah, Amon-Ra St. Brown, 100 yards receiving, and the game total to go under 60 and a half. And we're going to put that with Stephon Diggs under 80 yards receiving, and Kelsey, 6 catches, and that's in the Bills game. I'll run that back again. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 100 yards, in the Detroit game to go under 60 and a half. And Stephon Diggs, under 80 yards, and Kelsey, 6 catches. Let me know why, bro. Why? I fucks with you. You be on it. I remember you put Tatum assists in here. He damn near got a triple double one time. So just let me know why. And we don't know if Fran's coming back, but let me know why. So as far as this, Stephon Diggs is under 80 yards in like 10 of his last 12. And I only looked into this because I was listening to a podcast and they were saying how Kansas City, they do a great job of shackling opposing number 1 receivers. So I'm like, okay, I don't want to play Stephon Diggs unders in a playoff game. But then I looked at Stephon Diggs, what he been doing. He started off going crazy, but since then he ain't been going crazy, long story short. So I'm not playing his base of 69. Nope, just play under 80. Kelsey, 6 catches, big time game. I think Kelsey is going to get out of his slump. Amon-Ra St. Brown, probably the best receiver left in the playoffs. Hold on, don't let me say nothing stupid. Yeah, probably the best receiver left in the playoffs. Monster. And the game to go under 60 and a half. Could be a shootout, but as we've seen before, 60 is a lot of points. So, like that. That's my DraftKings boost, okay? Next, this is also on DraftKings. I like this. Like this a lot. As much as you could like a plus 1100, all right? This is under the scoring tab on DraftKings. It's either under the scoring tab or game props, but I did 2 legs from each game. So in the first game, the Detroit game, no team to score 3 straight times, and I put that with each team to score a touchdown in each half. Janky, right? I fucks with it though. So this is under, again, either scoring. It's probably under scoring. So go on DraftKings, click on the Detroit game, go on to scoring. It's, the tabs, scoring tab, and you'll see no team to score 3 straight times, yes or no. I put no, and 1 touchdown scored in each half. So I don't think this game going to get crazy, but it does have potential to be a high-scoring game because the Detroit defense and Tampa Bay does not have a good pass defense. They got a good run defense. So I think we'll see, but I think each of these teams score a touchdown in each half. And as far as no team to score 3 straight times, I don't think either one of these defenses are going to be getting stops like that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I like that. And 1 game, and then we're going to go to the Bills game. No team to score 3 straight times. Same shit. I don't think it's actually the opposite. I think the offenses, even though I like this game to go under, I think the offenses with Josh Allen and Pat Mahomes, obviously, I don't think you're going to get one of them teams just scoring 3 straight times. Even if it's 3 straight field goals, I don't think it's going to be 3 straight times from neither one of them 2 great quarterbacks in a big playoff game. And then each team to score 1 touchdown and 1 field goal. Again, a little risky, but I do think each team is going to score a touchdown and a field goal in that game. So that's a plus 1100, and you can find that under scoring. I'll run it back one more time for the vibes. No team to score 3 straight times in the Detroit game, and each team to have a touchdown per half in the Detroit game. We're going to put that with no team to score 3 straight times in the Kansas City game, and put that with each team to score 1 touchdown and 1 field goal, same game, plus 1100. All right. Let's stay on DraftKings with it. And shout out to the bro Stimmy. He said some shit like he think it's a little wild that people use boosts to say what they are and aren't gonna bet. And you already know the vibes with me. I couldn't agree with that more. Could not agree with that more. So yeah, with that being said, your boy actually played a boost today just because they was all on my DraftKings shit. And I think like one of you smart arbitrage niggas can like really get some money off of this. I just did my best little arbitrage job. It was probably terrible, but I think we got some good value. So they got this boost for Mike Evans or Amon-Ra St. Brown to score the first touchdown of their game. Either one to score a touchdown plus 400. I played it, put like 10, 15 bucks on it. You know, I didn't want to go crazy with the boost. But I did put some blunt money on it. I like that. Anybody can score the first touchdown of the game, but both of those guys got a real good chance of scoring it. So I like that. They also on DraftKings got this like bet and boost shit. So it's like you can bet the first touchdown score of the game, and then if they score the second touchdown, then you get paid twice or some shit. Is what it is. So I did Isaiah Pacheco with that in the Kansas City game, just because I think he's gonna score the first touchdown of the game, either him or Josh Allen. So yeah, I took Isaiah Pacheco. Anything else on there? Nah, that's it for DraftKings. Yeah, that's it for DraftKings. All right. And let's get into FanDuel with it. I got a few on FanDuel, and most of these are just, long shots that you should invest very low in, very low, the least amount of blunt money, just long shots type shit. So yeah, let's do it. Each team to score one touchdown and one field goal per half in each game. So plus 2,800 in each game. This is on the game specials, game feature, or something like that. Each team to score one touchdown and one field goal per half. All right. So you just need 10 points in one half from each team, 10 points in the other half from each team. And that's a plus 2,800. I played that in both games. I think one is a plus 2,800, one is a plus 2,200, some shit like that. Next, Josh Allen and what's my boy name? The running back. Oh, David Montgomery. David Montgomery and Josh Allen each have scored 2 touchdowns. It's a plus 3,000. Don't like the price, but I did put a little bit of blood money on it. Wish we can get a little more. Josh Allen still being plus 500 to score 2 touchdowns is a little wild. Josh Allen has got a touchdown in 13 of his last 15 games, 12 of his last 16 games, something wild. 10 of his last 12, something like that. It's something wild with Josh Allen scoring these touchdowns, rushing touchdowns. So 2 being plus 500, a little strange. Now it's not plus 1,100 where we caught it with Jalen Hurts that one time. But plus 500 is still pretty good price. I didn't fuck with it, but I did put that with Montgomery to score 2 touchdowns, and it's a plus 3,320. All right. Next. Oh yeah. Mike Evans. What the fuck? Is his name Evans? I'm tripping. This is too much research lately. Yeah, Mike Evans for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. 50 yards per half. This is, again, under like game specials, game features, something like that on FanDuel. But Mike Evans to get 50 yards per half. Again, a little square, but plus 900. I'll dabble in it for a little bit of blunt money. Just a little bit of blunt money. Nothing crazy. Yeah, Mike Evans, 50 per half. Maybe they, like I said, Detroit do not have the best pass defense, and they got a suspect corner. So we'll see what the vibes is with that. And let me see. I got 1, 2 more. Then we got, actually, I got 3 more. Oh, shit. Then we get the NBA. But before I do that, we get the promotion portion of the program. I don't know if I said that right. The promotion portion of the program. If you're watching this on Twitter, do me a favor. Give me a heart and a retweet. I'd appreciate it. And if you're watching this on Facebook, same thing. Give me a like, heart, share. And if you're watching this on YouTube, you know the vibes. Sub to the channel. Like the video. Share the video. Comment on the video. Let me know what you want. Turn your notification bells on. Like I said, man, you shouldn't be watching if you can't hit the like button. You know the vibes, all right? So yeah, like this a lot. So in the Detroit game, Sammy Laporta, our guy, Sammy Laporta ain't better in a while just because I've been scared off of the injury, but he played last week, so we could fuck with him again. Sammy Laporta, 25 yards in the Detroit money line, and we're gonna put that with 1 quarter to go scoreless in the Kansas City game. All right. So this is probably my favorite blunt money bet of the NFL, aside from my boost. Like the boost that I gave you with the Amon Ryan, Stephon Diggs and shit. That's probably my favorite. This is probably my second favorite one. And the crazy one with no team scored 3 straight times. That's like my third favorite. And I rarely give y'all rankings, but just telling y'all what it is. So yeah. Sam Laporta, 25 yards. That's like first quarter, first half cash. Hopefully, Detroit money line. I think it's going to be a good game, but I think Detroit wins at home. And then 1 quarter with no points. I think it's going to be the opposite of what I think a lot of people think. That sounds dumb as hell. I think it's going to be the opposite of what a lot of people. Who gives a fuck? I'm thinking it's not going to be a lot of scoring in this game. Who cares what other people think? I don't think it's going to be a lot of scoring in this game. It's just how I feel. I think both of the defenses are pretty good. especially Kansas City defense. And I think you're going to maybe have a filling out process. So I don't think you're going to have nothing like 17-13 type shit. But I think you get a quarter where nobody scores. Maybe you get a couple long drives that result in a turnover, get a couple of punts. You know, it is what it is. Now, again, Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, really tough to hit that button on this bet. But I like it. I think this game has sneaky under potential with it being a playoff game. And we already know Kansas City offense has struggled a lot of the year. And they might have had a scoreless quarter against Miami last week in the Miami game. Now, yeah, it was freezing cold, but it ain't that much warmer here in upstate New York, let me tell you. It ain't that much warmer. And it damn sure been snowing for like 4 straight days. So, yeah, like that. Plus 643, Sam Laporta and the Detroit money line. Sam Laporta, 25 yards, tight end from Detroit. 25 yards in Detroit money line and 1 quarter just to go scoreless, you know, in the Kansas City Buffalo game. Plus 643. And 2 more. All teams will score 1 rushing touchdown. This is under like wild card features or some shit. I like this. All teams will score 1 rushing touchdown. It's simple. David Montgomery, Isaiah Pacheco, Josh Allen, and it would have to be Rachaad White. Now, I probably could have just played it smarter and just parlayed those 4. That might be smarter, but just to play it safe, because you could have like an anomaly guy score a touchdown. I mean, or it could be James Cook. It might not be Josh Allen. You know, it could be Edwards-Helaire off the bench scoring. Also, couldn't talk you off of Pat Mahomes' rush yards. I love playing Pat Mahomes' rush yards in big games. I didn't even look at him, didn't even cap him. That just popped in my head as we're talking about rushing touchdowns. But couldn't talk you off of Pat Mahomes' rushing yards. So, yeah, all teams score 1 rushing touchdown plus 600 under like wild card features, wild card special, something like that. And the last NFL blunt money bet. Wow, on great time because it's not that much. Let's do it. A plus 2466. Almost played these separately and together, but I said, nah, I'm just trying to keep my shit low, my investment low with it. You know, we're gonna definitely end the week, do our best to end this week up. I really want to have a big day to end the week up, about 8, 9, 10 units, maybe 20 units. We'll see. But yeah. So this is a plus 2466. Couldn't talk you off for playing them separate together. They each like a plus 400. But I just played them together. David Montgomery, a touchdown. Baker Mayfield, 250 yards passing. Mike Evans, 60 yards receiving. And Amon-Ra St. Brown, 80 yards receiving. This in the Detroit game. I'll run it back. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 80 yards receiving. Mike Evans, 60 yards receiving. Baker Mayfield, 200 yards, 250 yards passing. And David Montgomery to score a touchdown. That's like a plus 400. And we're going to put that. We're going to go to the Kansas City game and put that with Josh Allen to score a touchdown. Pat Mahomes to have 225 yards passing. Travis Kelce to have 40 yards receiving. And the game total to go under 53.5. All right, I'll run that back again. The total of the game to go under 53.5. Travis Kelce, 40 yards receiving. Pat Mahomes, 225 yards passing. And a Josh Allen touchdown. Put both of those together, plus 2466. Yeah, like them both. Probably my 2, you know, safest, not even safest, just like my 2 square favorite looks from both games put into a SGP. So we see if we can nail them both. And I couldn't talk you off playing them separately. To be honest, if I spiced it up, like added 1 more leg, or just spiced these legs up a little bit and made it like a plus 525, I would have played them separately and together. But I said, nah, fuck it. I'm not doing that. All right. So that's the NFL. Really like it. We got some long shots. We got some shits that I love. And I got time today. So, you know, if I probably get a live boost in there, you know, I got time. I got time today. So we're going to see what we can do. All right, so let's get into the NBA real quick at 19:30. And it's real quick because we already did the NBA blunt money bet. But let's get into the NBA real quick. I mean, we already did the NBA straight. I'll run it back again for the vibes. But we got 2 blunt money bets in the NBA, and then that's going to be it. And then we get into the commentarios, and we up out of here, all right? Facts. It feels like 11 degrees in NYC too. Oh, okay. Nah, it's just cold as shit, New York. It's going crazy. All right, so the straight bet again in the NBA. Spencer Dinwiddie under 6.5 assists and James Harden over 6.5 assists. That's in the Clipper game. Dinwiddie is under this number, 9 of his last 10. James Harden is over this number. He's actually got 8 assists in 10 of his last 10. So let's do it. That's a unit bet. And the reason behind that, again, it's not just numbers. Spencer Dinwiddie, we've been playing his unders for the New Dreamers. We've been playing his unders for about 2 weeks now. Keep up the good work, bro. So yeah, let's do it. NBA blunt money bets. Lon Nadon, 15 points. Lon Nadon, 12 points. Now, I should have put more on the 12, but I didn't. I just put a dub on this 12 plus 200 on DraftKings. So literally, I did a blunt money bet. Generally, I would have made that a gas money bet, but I just didn't want to be too invested on Lon Nadon after he literally just cashed us out. So yeah, Lon Nadon to get 12. And generally, I don't play Lon Nadon 12 at all. I just play his 15. I just max Lon Nadon. That's all I do. I don't, but I really like this matchup. It could be a blowout. If it's a blowout, oh God, Lon Nadon for a dub. But even if it's not a blowout, even if he just plays 18 to 20 minutes, yeah, Lon Nadon. My bad, Lonnie Walker, for y'all that don't know. King Lonnie Walker for the Brooklyn Nets. But yeah, affectionately known as Lon Nadon. So Lonnie Walker, 15 points plus 550. I seen that shit got nerfed. Y'all know me. I should have nerfed it myself. But like I said, I was like, I'm gonna chill. I put just a little bit of blow money on that. I should have went crazy. But speaking of which, I fucking went crazy on this by mistake. I put a full unit on this shit, y'all. So it tells you how much I like it. Y'all don't do it. I put a full unit on this plus 575 because on DraftKings, they got like this SGP shit where like you can play a SGP, and if you lose, you get like the amount that you bet back in free bets. So I'm like, all right, let me just put a unit on this. I like this game. I like some spots. So let me do it. My dumbass forgot to pick the option. So I just put a unit on this fucking shit and didn't even use the promo. So now I got to do another one because I'm going to use the promo. So now I got to put another unit or at least close to a unit on something else. I'm like, bruh, but y'all don't put a unit on it. I'm just telling you, I put a unit on it. So that I guess that lets you know how much I like this. This is just a normal blunt money bet. But if this bitch cash, I will be extremely happy. All right. So let's do it. All right. Nick Claxton, 10 rebounds. This is in the Nets game, by the way. That's starting soon. Nick Claxton, 10 rebounds. Mason Plumlee, under 11 rebounds. Clippers, minus 2.5. Spencer Dinwiddie, surprise, under 6 assists. James Harden, surprise, 8 assists. And Dennis Smith Jr., 3 assists. Now, this is all in the Nets game, 6 legs plus 575, no boosts. Again, this is supposed to be my bet and get whatever the fuck, my risk-free SGP. I forgot to hit the option. So I really like it a lot. But I did go a little riskier than I would normally go just because I anticipated having, if I missed, then I missed. Now, as far as I will explain all these legs, I love all the legs. But as far as being risky, instead of doing Spencer under 6.5, I said, fuck it, I'm going to do 5.5 because I like the 5.5. I guess that's not risky. He's done that 8 of his last 10, gone under 5.5. Dennis Smith Jr., as far as 3 assists, he's done that in 8 of his last 9 games, including most of the games he has 5. But, some games he got 7, 10, shit like that. But his base is generally 3 to 4. So, yeah, Dennis Smith Jr., 3 assists. He's covered that 8 of his last 9. Getting a little bit of minutes from Spencer Dinwiddie. That will correlate with Spencer Dinwiddie going under his 5.5 assists. James Harden, 8 assists. I just told y'all he's done that in his last 10 games. Even if this is a blowout, they've blown niggas out in their last 10 games. So he's been getting them in blowouts. He can still get it in this blowout, especially against the Nets. Not the best defensive team. Hopefully he just don't shoot a bunch of threes because the Nets give up threes to point guard. So maybe he shoots a bunch of threes, but again, he stays shooting a bunch of threes and still gets the 8 assists, so I'm fucking with it. As far as Claxton, 10 rebounds. He's got 10 plus rebounds in 9 of his last 10. And I think one of those games was like the game he got sat in the second half or some shit. So, yeah, Claxton, 10 plus rebounds in 9 of his last 10. As far as Mason Plumlee, I don't know. Maybe Daniel Tice is out. I don't know. I don't know why his line is 8.5 for rebounds. He's been back. Yeah, I'm sure his minutes are up, and maybe he's gonna play. I don't think Mason Plumlee is gonna play 35 minutes. Zubac don't even be playing 35 minutes. So Mason Plumlee been playing like 20-ish minutes, and he getting like, 5, 6, 3 rebounds. I don't think Sun gonna cover that 8.5. Because you also got rebound merchants. You got people like Harden who like to steal rebounds. You got people like Paul George, and then Russ off the bench who like to steal rebounds. So I'm very surprised to see that line at 8.5. Now, generally that means he's about to have 14 when Vegas do some shit like that. But we'll see what it is. I just played this under 11 just because that 8.5 stuck out to me. So instead of just taking the under 8.5, I just lowered it to the under 11. And then the Clippers minus 2.5. I mean, they're 10-point favorites. What the fuck? So Clippers minus 2.5. Mason Plumlee under 11 rebounds. Nick Claxton 10 rebounds. Spencer Dinwiddie under 6 assists. James Harden 8 assists, and Dennis Smith Jr. 3 assists plus 575. Blunt money bet. I'll put more than that on it though, unfortunately. All right, let's see what y'all talking about. Paulo assists. See what my boy talking about. What's the vibes? Big up my guy Dream. Shouting out the city. Yeah, man, that shit was lit. It was lit. I don't know too much. It's funny because I just got on them niggas. Pause. I just got on Detroit. Obviously Eminem and shit, but like Doughboys cash out when Jeezy signed them. And they did that shit too last night. That was my first shit that I'm like, I'm fucking with Detroit beats for the rest of my life. Because they got a song called Rock Ice, throwing up gang signs, my life. I said, oh, dope, fuck. I heard that shit whenever it came out, probably like 10 years ago. I don't know. I was like, oh shit, I ain't never heard nothing like this. So ever since then, but then they kind of disappeared. So I stopped fucking with them. But then like the new Detroit niggas came back. Vezo kind of got me back on Detroit. Him and All-Star JR. And I started hearing the beats again. I'm like, yo, and then it was over. 4-2 Doug. Niggas in my city love 4-2 Doug. It took me, I'm so late on 4-2 Doug. My whole city, they love 4-2 Doug. I'm like, what the fuck? So yeah, I love Detroit. Detroit probably my favorite rap city. My favorite rap city out. Oh, Memphis. Memphis and Detroit. Those are my two favorite rap cities out. Because they got the best beats in my opinion. And I love their styles. They got like styles, to them. Obviously Atlanta, New York. But Detroit and Memphis, that's where it's at. And like Detroit got more rappers that be saying shit like Rio, Baby Tron. I like Tron. Yeah, they got some shit. Struggles to score versus Miami, but rebounds and assists go up versus Heat. Fran helps assist. Okay, so is Fran's playing? Maybe France is playing. If France playing, okay, I couldn't talk you off of that for sure. Okay, I like it. I wonder where his rebound. I wonder what his assists are at. Mom who bets, good vibes, Dream. Appreciate you pulling up. I definitely had the time steps in this thing for you. Solo, what's good, fam? Keep grinding, bro. I see people taking notice. Yes, sir. And a lot of that is my man Stimmy. You know what I'm saying? And obviously it's goats and shit that's taking notice that be fucking with me. I always appreciate them guys. You know what I'm saying? Like my man, we hit those. Obviously, my boy Stimmy. Me and Stimmy been locked there since last season. So yeah, man, I appreciate anytime those guys, and I gotta try and do more collabs. But anytime those guys, want to do a collab where they just retweet my shit, always fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Also, it's a nigga too. I think it's JD. I don't know, but maybe it was the nigga Measy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Either way it goes, I remember somebody was like, yo, who should I do a collab with? And they was doing this shit like during MLB season. I'm like, I don't bet baseball. I just bookmarked that shit. So I might quote tweet that shit like tomorrow. Like, bro, let's go to collab. And I'm not really like the guy like that. I like building my shit from the ground up. I don't like asking for help. But I bookmarked that shit like, yeah, nigga. I'm gonna pull up on you in the season. I think it's JD from the Gold Boys. It's somebody. I'm gonna look at my bookmarks. But yeah, I appreciate you, my boy. It's all about the day one dreamers, though. You want to keep adding people and keep getting people money, and let us keep getting a little bit of money, a little bit of blunt money, nothing crazy. But yeah, it's always about the day one dreamers that been rocking with us, man. We still haven't hit a stupid. We've had some stupid days, but we still haven't hit a stupid ticket in the NBA yet. I think our highest hit this year been like a plus 35, plus 4,000. Now we done hit like 4 or 5 of them bitches, But in the NBA, we had some crazy days when we hit, you know, plus 10,000 combined for sure. But yeah, as far as having that one beautiful ticket with like a plus 10,000, plus 15,000, plus 20,000, we ain't plus 30,000. We ain't did that yet, and that's the goal for the season. But yeah, my boy Todd said it's freezing in New York. That's a fact, my guy. Put in a unit two for Solo, don't do it. Solo, don't do it, my nigga. Don't do it. If you do it, if you do it, bro, if you do that shit, put Spencer to 6.5, my nigga. Put Spencer to 6.5. That's about it. If you do it, man. Nah, don't do it, man. I always gotta keep it real with the dreamers, man. I keep it real with y'all. Just so y'all know, y'all can tell me because I'm losing my money too. I'm winning my money. I tell y'all if I put a little bit of blood money bet on shit. And that's another reason why I only put 15 on line to dime, because I did this dumb shit. So now I'm like, all right, I'm way too overextended. Now I can't even bet my other blunt money bets like I want to bet them because I put 100, I put a fucking unit on this. Don't do it, Solo. I know you get to that chicken, my nigga, but don't do it. Beverly No Hills, what's good, big bro? Parlayed your ticket, Spencer under and Harden over with Londa down. Hey, okay. I would have did Londa down 12 with that, but okay. Again, I really like Londa down. He had 21 his last game playing against them. I mean, different team, different, with different rotation, different circumstances and all that. But yeah, you gotta like line it down. My boy, he always come out firing. Knock on wood. Pause. He come out doing his thing. I told y'all last game. My boy come out and hit that first three. It's curtains because his problem is he don't drive enough. He's so athletic. He can get whatever he want at the rim, especially against Mason Plumlee and Daniel Tice. They gonna foul him. So, but his problem is that nigga, he can shoot too. He just shoot a bunch of threes. I'll be like, bro, please go ahead. And guess who's gonna be guarding him off the bench? Russell Westbrook, my guy, Russ. But come on now, Norman Powell. So yeah, but Dreamer's going crazy with these tickets. But it's some blunt money, man. It don't hurt. My cousin Midwest Millie be with Bezel. Word. I try and tap in with Midwest Millie. If he a rapper, I tap in with him. I ain't heard yet. Like I said, man, I like Rio. He remind me of Eminem. It's crazy, right? But he remind me of Eminem because he say wild shit. He don't really give a fuck about like his appearance and shit. Like he a clown himself and clown you. So first time I heard him, he reminded me of Eminem. I like Peasy. I didn't know Peasy was that funny. Peasy had me crying at that verses. Nigga was like, yo, Payroll. I like Payroll Giovanni. He remind me a little bit of Nipsey. I fuck with Nipsey a lot. Nipsey, one of my favorite rappers of all time. Payroll remind me a little bit of Nipsey. He asked Payroll. He said, "Nigga, he ain't gonna take Payroll had that shit on. That nigga had a fucking full length chinchilla piece. He said, nigga, you ain't hot. You ain't gonna take that coat off, nigga." Yo, I was watching that shit too this morning, Kappa. I bust out laughing. I was laughing so hard. I like a nigga named Dame Dot. I never seen him. I just heard his music, and I see he ain't pull up yesterday, and Peasy was talking about that too. So yeah, I'm a little tapped in with Detroit music. I love music, so I'm tapped in general. But that Detroit rap scene, I'm a little tapped in. You seen my Cavs threes, Maryland Yank again? They went crazy again. Told you, bro, they on the winning streak. They went crazy again, Bev Road, No Hills. I didn't see them yesterday again. I didn't get a chance. I didn't get a chance to do nothing with the game. I didn't watch much. I didn't get a chance. I did see Sam Merrill started off 1-4. Me must end up going crazy. Okay. Switch hurting. Yo, Dream, do you offer one-on-one consultation services? I'll be down to book a session with you. Just hit my DM, bro, or you on Twitter. I mean, if you're on Twitter, just hit my DM. I'm not doing that right now. In the future, I would. It just depends on what you want to rap about, my guy. If you want to chop it up for like 5-10 minutes, hit my DMs, and I'll try to help you out as much as I can. But other than that, then maybe we could set something up. Maybe we could set something up, Swiss Horton, for sure. But I try to give as much information as I can on the streams. But maybe in the future, just right now, I haven't thought about that. Thanks for asking, though, my guy. And again, if you got like questions and stuff, always put them in the comments. What up, everyone? 3 time in this thing. Happy Sunday. Good luck. Good luck to everybody. My nigga Solo already put it in, dog. Solo, let's ride there. Let's ride, my guy. We gotta get it, man. Like I said, I like the spots. Yeah, he a rapper here from Cincinnati. Oh, okay, he from Cincinnati. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, I'm not tapped in with Cincinnati scene at all. I don't know Cincinnati rappers. I wonder how y'all music sound. I'm gonna see who should I should listen to some. I wonder how y'all beat some. Cause that's what's gonna get me. I always been like a beats guy. It gotta be the beats to draw me in. Then you gotta have like a flow. And then you gotta be saying some shit, you know. As long as you got 2 out of 3, I'm locked in with you. Dame Dot with Team Eastside. He with Peasy and them niggas. But he wanted to get yeah, I seen Peasy said that Doug said, yo, you a bit, yo, I was crying yo, this nigga Peasy had me crying. I did not know nigga was that funny like that. I didn't know he was like that. That nigga said he was talking about, he said 4-2 Doug looked at the phone. He was like, you a bitch. He was like, if you ever see like a little ass nigga looking at the phone, like screaming at the phone. Yeah, man. That's why he didn't show up. Yeah, shout out to Detroit though. Cause I know, I mean, I don't know, but I can only imagine. You know, niggas been beefing. East side, west side, it's like that in every city, unfortunately. But in a city like Detroit, niggas probably been beefing east side, west side for decades. So to have all them niggas on stage at a concert, crazy, man. Crazy. Drago and Bino, Bang Gang, Louis Ray, a lot of talent in the city. Louis Ray, Louis Ray must be from Detroit. I heard him. I ain't heard other niggas. But Louis Ray. Also, I still feel like I'm gonna get to Detroit. Hopefully, in Detroit gonna get better, y'all. But hopefully, I'm still gonna get to Detroit and get to a Piston game. Now I kind of fell back because they stopped playing my boy. All of them is king. Oh shit, damn. Yeah, I heard of Louis Ray though. I think Louis Ray got a song called "Worth It." I don't know. My man's came over here bumping some Louis Ray one time because I put him on the Detroit shit. So now he finding his own niggas in Detroit. He came over bumping some Louis Ray one time. I didn't even know Yachty was from Detroit. I'll get off here. I'll talk about rap all year. I seen Yachty doing the Flint Atlanta shit or Flint Atlanta shit. I'm like, fuck Lil Yachty on there. RMC, I like RMC Mike too. Fisher Price. That song tough. Yeah, I wonder. Oh wait, some of them niggas probably Flint though. I'll be mixing up Flint and Detroit too. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know, I'll just be putting all them niggas together. But yeah, I'll probably get to a Detroit shit. So a Detroit game. So if I pull up in Detroit, man, I'll let the Dreamers know. Let me know if I need to bring my strap. I ain't gonna be outside fucking with you niggas. I'm telling y'all right now, Dream gonna be inside. But if y'all be robbing niggas, and I'll drive and bring my shit. You know what I'm saying? But if, you know, other than that, man, if we gonna just be cool, then we could just link up somewhere, smoke a blunt at a bar or some shit. But yeah, I'm gonna be in Detroit hopefully for one of these games. I heard that the floor seat's kind of cheap right now, so I fuck with it. I ain't never been on the floor, so yeah. Detroit niggas would get mad at you mixing it. Yeah, that's why I got yeah. That's why I got chill. That's why I got chill. You know, that's why I got chill. All right though, man. As always, short show. I'll probably have some more. Obviously, as far as NBA, couldn't talk you off of Jokic rebounds, Michael Porter Jr. points, Derek White because Drew Holiday is out. The Zinga pours off Kristaps Porzingis. Houston, I just want to talk to you real quick about this. Houston, they getting done dirty. I don't know if the league knew that Udoka was going to Houston, but Houston is in a terrible spot going against Boston both times. So they only play Boston twice because one in the East, one in the West. Both times they offer back-to-back. They ain't do Houston no favors. They ain't do Udoka no favors going against his old team. That shit crazy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so that game could be a blowout. So you might want to look at the bums for that, not the bums, but Pritchard for that game. That's really it. Oh my God. That Indy Phoenix game got potential, man. That Phoenix Indy game got potential. I just said I wasn't going to bet on Pascal ever again, but my God. Jeez, that shit, 20, 20, 20, 25, and 25 seems too easy in that game. And 10 assists from Halliburton, or just 12 assists from Halliburton. It just seemed too easy. Halliburton to score 20. Maybe you leave that out, but I think that they might need 20 from some. 20 from him, 20 from Siakam. Oh God, I can't believe I'm saying that. 20 from Bill and 25 from Book and Durant with 10 assists from Halliburton. Seems square, but you might be able to get that for like a plus 2,000. So for whatever that's worth. All right, though. Big fucking vibes. I have a couple other things on the timeline. Good luck to everybody. Let's cash some blunt money bets. Hell yeah, bro. Tap in when you ready. I'm gonna pull up. Louis Ray got that Coochie song. He's from Flint. He real cousin. Okay. Good luck, everybody. Yeah, man. As always, hit that like button on your way out. I appreciate the dreamers tapping in with me. I know the game's about to start soon. As always, I know the fucking vibes. Let's get this cash. We gotta have it. So let's